What's going on, guys? John Santos, and in today's video what we're going to cover is how easy it is to start your e-commerce website using Shopify. And more importantly, we're going to cover an update for the theme which allows you to actually drag and drop whatever you need. That way you can increase functionality, the branding, the look, all without having to learn how to code. Now, for those of you guys who haven't heard of Shopify, I preach it throughout this channel, throughout everything that I do, because I truly do believe in what it is they're providing for entrepreneurs such as yourself. Now, historically, back in the day, if you wanted to have the functions that Shopify has, you had to install a lot of plugins or learn how to code to make everything communicate with each other. But with Shopify, it allows you to plug into third-party software, allows you to plug into third-party logistics, so you could essentially operate a very big business right from your laptop without having to invest thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars to get this all to work for you. And more importantly, it allows you to take payments on the go. It allows you to invoice customers. It allows you to keep track of your inventory at the warehouse, on hand, at an Amazon fulfillment center. Honestly, guys, Shopify has been freaking amazing for everything that we've been working on. And what I highly do encourage you guys to do, if you are considering to start by clicking down on the link down below. Whatever video you guys land on my channel, you could choose to download the guide, and I highly recommend you guys doing that. You simply enter your email, first name and last name. It's going to automatically send you an email right to your inbox. Just check your spam folder if you don't get it within a few minutes. This email is going to actually include all kinds of cool stuff that I provide, as well as an exclusive discount to Shopify that I cannot tell you guys on this video. But trust me, you definitely want to get the exclusive discount that we have available through this email that goes out. For those of you that are wondering what's in the apparel game plan, if you're starting a clothing line, I highly suggest that you definitely check this out. We put a lot of time and resources into getting this together. It's completely free, guys. So there's 14 pages of content, literally walking you through all kinds of good stuff. In addition to that, I also include a sample tech pack you can use for your clothing line. So literally you could just start editing on Adobe right there, start inserting your graphics so you can go to production when you are ready to go. And yes, so definitely recommend you do that. If you do not want to join the email list, I also send a lot of cool stuff there, but if you don't want to join it, I understand. But I would appreciate if you click on my link for Shopify right here. It doesn't charge you anything more, but it does give me a slight credit for you guys to be able to get signed up. So you can enter your email address there to get started. All right, so once you click on that link, or whether you decide to use my email link, simply enter your email. You can name your store whatever you want to name it. Shopify will be creating your store, so just sit tight. Whatever you guys want to put there, they're going to send you targeted stuff. Enter in your address and information here. Once you enter in your information and you just put in the basic stuff that you need to get started, this is how a basic Shopify store looks when you first set it up. What Shopify does really well is that it integrates third-party apps. Just like the App Store on iPhone or on Android, you can use all kinds of marketing stuff and all kinds of customer interaction stuff. So for instance, you can also go to Facebook Messenger. The Messenger app allows you to interact with your customers through Messenger, and there's all kinds of good stuff. So in order to get started, go over to your online store, and right here, this is pretty much the theme layout. Whatever themes you have are going to go in here, and I'm going to show you guys that, and I definitely recommend you guys stick around, as I'm going to show you our website backend when it comes to the themes and the ways to customize it. So like right here, I'm just going to show you guys how to navigate it, and then before the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys how our website store at revivebrandco.com is laid out and what theme we used. I mean, I'll show you guys all of that stuff. This is the current theme is debut, which pretty much is a simple one. You could decide to customize this one. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I'd recommend you go look at the theme store. All right, and this is the theme store for Shopify. Has all kinds of themes available for your e-commerce store. The biggest thing I recommend you guys do is to really figure out what industry your website's going to be about.
All right, and I say that because there's different themes for different folks. You know, like electronics, clothing and fashion, art and photography, health and beauty. So if you guys aren't doing clothing and fashion, but maybe you want to sell electronics or gear for electronics, there's going to be themes that are more tailored for that. All right, so for the purpose of this video, we can click on clothing and fashion. And all of these ones are for sale, guys. This is a one-time fee that these theme developers charge, and they provide you with everything that you're going to need to customize your store. This one is a really cool theme. But of course, it's 160, so it's not necessarily for everybody. The free themes are located here. So like Brooklyn, this is a pretty popular one right here, but there's other ones for clothing if you guys want to use any of the free themes. One of the things that I also recommend is to search for sections. The sections option on Shopify allows you to easily customize themes without having to code anything. Very drag and drop. The district theme had the Shopify sections available. Whenever you find a theme that you may like, just make sure that the theme is sections on homepage. It'll tell you if it has sections and where it has sections. This is the one that has it on the homepage. I've used it. It's actually a pretty cool theme. You could also hit preview in your store. What previewing your store means is that you could start seeing how this is going to work before you even buy it. So everything that comes up is an example of how it would work on your store right off the box, like right out of the box pretty much. So you could customize this theme. If you decide to customize it, you just see right here it has a different options there. But let's say we customize this theme. Once you hit customize this theme, it's actually right on your dashboard. So you could be customizing this before even buying it. That way you realize that, yes, I do like this, definitely want to go with it. And then what's really cool about Shopify is that anything in terms of products and in terms of the stuff that you do on the back end will transfer over to any other theme that you created. All right, so even though you are customizing this theme and say you don't necessarily buy it, you can actually choose a theme to buy, and then whatever was on the back end of the theme will transfer to the new one. Whatever collections and stuff, that's all on the back end, and we're going to cover that next. But this is just a brief overview of how the theme works to be able to customize it. So here is a promotional tab, the promotional pop-up here. This is what popped up here. Select an image. There are free images, and that's what's really cool about Shopify. It allows you to do some really easy stuff. Change the different colors here. Hit save. This is going to save, and you see how everything we changed updated, and that's as easy as that is. So let's say the slideshow, you want to customize the slideshow. Select an image. You can upload your own images, or again, you could just use some of the free stock. I don't necessarily recommend you use all their free stock. I mean, you kind of have to get a little creative with it, guys. So we save that and see how you could change how fast the slides change or whatever. And all of this is going to depend on the theme that you choose. So yes, the theme is very important, guys, and it's important for you to preview each theme before you buy them. That way you know if you like it. As you can see, the district theme gives you a pretty cool amount of stuff. And like I promised, I'm going to show you guys some really robust stuff so you guys can really get the hang of it. But before we do that, if you don't like any of the themes on Shopify, if you want to get themes outside of Shopify, another one I recommend is Envato. Envato is a pretty good marketplace. The link is down below. So you can hit Shopify Sections. And then the Shopify Sections, a bunch of different ones will come up, different price points. As you can see, these price points are probably a little better than the Shopify ones because they start at like 56 bucks. You just have to go in and really do your research on it. So I clicked on this one. And I have it open already, and then you can hit the live preview on there. So let's do this one. On Theme Forest, they have this theme which allows you to upload a video right on your home page. As you can see, they have all of this stuff right here. They got to send a message, different options, different layouts. The beauty about Shopify is that they do not discriminate where the theme comes from. Okay, so you could choose whatever theme you guys want. If you decide to use a third-party theme like from Envato or Theme Forest, you could just upload it right here, and it'll show up right under this. So as you can see, guys, when you choose a theme, it logs it right under here. Think about Shopify as like the back-end platform, and then the themes are the storefront. Okay, so whatever you do on the back end, this is logistically going to stay with you. So it doesn't matter if you choose a different theme, the products that you upload and the things that you do on the back end of Shopify will remain on Shopify. And if you change the themes up, it'll simply plug in wherever it was supposed to go. Okay, but you customize the front end to make it look good and to visually appealing it, and then the back end you customize for your price points, your options, and all that other good stuff. Okay, so like I said, you could customize themes super easily. You just hit this customize, and then once you're ready to publish, if it's a free theme, you can publish automatically. If it's a paid theme, they're going to ask you to buy it. Or if you already bought it, you can publish it. And what's cool about this, say you wanted to test different home pages on this, or you wanted to do edits to a theme before it goes live, like you have one live and now you want to make changes. The way that you make changes is by duplicating the theme, and then what it's going to do is it's going to create a copy of whatever you duplicated, and you could customize the copy of it. Once you customize that version of it, you could publish it, and this will be the published version. And you can retitle this so you don't get confused. Debut version 2. The main thing I wanted to show you guys is how much options you have to customize themes, so don't be overwhelmed by it. Literally go right onto it, you click on the actions, and it'll tell you what you need to do. Just to show you guys how the Shopify Sections works, I think it's a game changer for Shopify. Allows you to drag and drop, add video, add your product. So for example, on this one, for the most part, it categorizes stuff based on what it says, all right? So if you can't really find out where you're customizing it, it says image with text over, image with text over. So you can click on that. You can select an image. I highly suggest that you guys go and grab some of the photography that tells your story. But if you need something to launch, it's awesome that it's available. All right, so then you could say, and then you could do the size of the section. As you can see, if you want it smaller, it'll make it smaller. If you want it extra large, it'll make it extra large. For the purpose of this, I think medium looks kind of cool. You can add a button to it. You just customize the front banner of your website super simply. Once you click on that, on the back end, this is what I'm talking about, guys. When I say Shopify works on back end and front end, you're customizing right now the front end design of how you want people to navigate your store. But your back end design, such as the products, they're all linked to the back end. So right here, once we create a collection, which we'll do that in a second, once we do that, you can link whatever you want right to wherever you want it on your front page. All right, so let's say save. The reason that I'm preaching about sections, guys, is that you could literally customize it and create whatever you guys want. Say you want to throw something right in here before it goes to this featured collection. Normally, if you bought a theme and you wanted to customize and insert new content, you needed to code it. But with the Shopify Sections, you simply hit add a section, and depending on what theme you buy, it gives you the ability to insert new types of sections. Keep in mind, this theme is a free theme, so it gives you a good amount of stuff to add, but if you buy themes, they do expand the capabilities of what you can add. So for instance, say you wanted to add testimonials. Now what you do is you simply move this from the bottom up to underneath the home page, and you just created your banner. There's some testimonials here that you could customize super simply by just opening that up and say, and then you could put Priscilla. I don't know who Priscilla is. If there was a Priscilla around, I'm sure she'd say something nice like that. So as you can see, you could customize a lot of different options to the store. This is the home page. So now I want to get into the back end and start uploading products that you'll see come up live right here. All right, so let's go over to the back. As you're working on it, as long as you hit save, it saves, guys. So see, this is how this is. What's cool is that you can preview the theme as you're working on it. Whatever's here is the one that's live. All right, and then whatever's down here are stuff that you've been working on, and you could always make these live. All right, so now that you saw how easy it is to customize a store and move things around with sections, the next thing that we got to do is add products. All right, so when you're adding your product, you simply hit add product, and then what you do is you simply upload an image, whatever image of your product you have. You upload the products. You can change what is the main product by simply dragging it there. You can upload additional images. You can set your product price point. You can set product price points right on here. Charge taxes on this product means it's going to charge additional tax on top of that. And discuss it. Figure out how you're going to be collecting taxes in your state. You could integrate it into the price or add it on top of that. It's really up to you guys. So we actually embed it into our price, so we know that whatever price we have, we're taking some loss on it when it comes to local pricing based on the tax. So when it comes to the inventory, you could put your style number here. So if there's barcodes associated, so if you already have barcodes that you want to translate to like Amazon and other items, this is that long 9-digit number. Make sure you're just using the same one. If you want Amazon to track the inventory, you can tell it how many you have in stock. If you want to allow customers to purchase when it's out of stock because you realize you can get it pretty quickly, then you can allow them to purchase when it's out of stock. And if it requires shipping, mark that it requires shipping. If it's the only reason it wouldn't require shipping is if it's like a digital product that they could download. So then you enter the item's weight. I believe ours is like 0.10 pounds. So you could just say ounces. There's 16 ounces in a pound. So you could, if it's less than a pound, make sure it says ounces. Fulfillment service is just manually. It comes in different, this is for the apparel side of things. If you're uploading shirts, you can add variances here, like the different colors or the size. That's all there. And then this is the edit website SEO. So this is exactly what Google's going to see. You fill out the product's information, SEO listing, the weight. This is all calculated. It helps you calculate the shipping price. Upload your imagery. Once your imagery is done and ready to go, make sure you don't forget your title. Once that's all ready to go, you can add a tag here. This is tagged to like be able to know that whatever you tag as game bag is going to be a game bag. If you tag shirt, is going to be shirts, tank tops, etc. So the collection, in order to add this to a collection, you need to create a collection. So for now, we're going to add a product. We'll save that. But now what you want to do is you want to create a collection which will actually import those items directly to your theme. All right, so right now there's the homepage collection. So if I were to go to all products and then click on this and then add it to the homepage. So this is a homepage collection. And then if I want to go look at my vid store, you guys will see that it comes up right here because this is the homepage collection. The featured collection was a homepage collection, so it automatically imports whatever products are located under that. I apologize for the rawness of it, but I promise you, hang tight for just a few more minutes and I'm going to show you guys how it looks on a completed store. All right, so then from here, what happens is you can create new collections of stuff. This is where you enter it. So like if you had an apparel, say I wanted to put the Wake Up and Win collection. That's the collection title. If I wanted an image associated with that, I would add that here. Depending on how the theme's laid out, this can work for you. Some themes are a little weird. From here, what you do is you could categorize it as all conditions or any condition, meaning all condition, it has to have all of that stuff. Any condition means anything that has that will work. So you could do like a product tag is equal to Wake Up and Win. You can add another condition and add product title or product tag is equal. Let's say we wanted to add the game bag to that one too. So you see how it pops up there because we already had a tag of the game bag. So what it's going to do is it's going to categorize anything that you title or that you tag when you're uploading, and it's going to automatically import this onto that. All right, so then you just save the collection. So Shopify allows you to create multiple collections. It could be spring, summer, certain collaboration collection, product collaboration, whatever you guys desire and how to categorize it. You simply create the collection, and then on the front end, it allows you to, it'll automatically start importing it based on where you want it on your site. Okay, so that's what I mean about the back end and front end. If you were to ever switch up your theme, you could still easily import all of your products without any issue. That's pretty much what it takes to create a collection and to upload some products. The next thing that I want to cover is pages, meaning some of the stuff that you need for your actual website. So this is where we're going to come over to the online store. Allows you to create pages. It has a domain, so as you can see, once you're ready to connect your domain, you can buy it right here. Shopify allows you to buy it directly from them. The other thing is that, say you wanted to add a page, so you wanted to add like an about page or like a, let's say a fact page. You can add what the title means. You could hit save. Once you hit the save on the pages, these are the pages that you have so far. You just have that one page. And then from here, if you want to actually link it to your website, what you would do is you'd go to navigation. In navigation, this is the main menu. So as you can see, this is what it has, home and catalog. And that's what's right up here, home and catalog. So to add that, you would simply go to the main menu, click on that, then you'd add a menu item. So to add a page to the main page, you would add it right here. What you do is you add it right here. You'd add FAQ and then hit it right there. So now you could see that these are the three that are going to be on your website. You could see these changes right in real time. You can just open up another one. See, created a FAQ page right here. If you wanted to actually customize that page, you would go to the corresponding page there. This is the fact page, and if you wanted to, you literally just type in whatever facts you want here, frequently asked questions, and then you hit save, and it updates throughout the whole site. All right, so that's pages. If you wanted to add blog posts are super easy as well. Simply create your blog post right there. It's real simple, guys. So let's say YouTube store launch. Say test for YouTube. Hit save. Once you hit save on the blog, this is ready to go. You could view it in real time. You can add your photos, your tweets. This is where you can literally, this is your blog on your Shopify. And now, if you wanted to add the blog to your navigation, you go to the navigation, you go to the main menu, and then you simply add a menu, and then hit blogs, and then hit news. You could title this blog. Hit add. Now it's on your main site. All right, check that out. Blog. So that's how you can start customizing your website. And like I said, every theme is special when it comes to what you can do with it. So definitely try to find the one that works best for your brand. With all of that in mind, guys, I hope that helped you guys. And like I've been saying, thank you for watching and continuing to watch this video. I'm just going to show you guys two other little main things that I think are pretty important. Everything else is kind of self-explanatory, but two things for you guys to realize as you're building this, or if you're thinking about building a store, is going to be the settings involved with Shopify, okay? What's really cool about Shopify is everything is in one location, guys. You don't have to go any third-party stuff. Everything is right here, okay? So if the most important thing when setting up your store is going to be getting paid, okay? So you want to make sure that you complete the account setup so you get paid. All right, so right here is going to ask for your type of business. If you're an LLC, select LLC. If you're a sole proprietor, select sole proprietor, etc., etc. All right, so if you've already watched if you haven't watched my first video where I show you guys how to set up a business, there is a couple other videos also available on my channel. But if you're starting it with really simply, then you can enter in your EIN number, or it is going to ask you for your social security number. All right, so if you started as an LLC, this is where you're going to put your legal name, and this is where you're going to put your EIN number or your social security number associated with your business. They are going to request that in order to pay you out. All right, so this is where you're going to put your address to wherever you're at. Your personal information is going to go here. The product details in terms of what you're doing, and then this is how people are going to be billed when they buy from your store. All right, so this is what the people are actually going to see on their, this is what people are going to see on their bank statement. So whatever you name here is what's going to be named on their bank statement. All right, this is your bank account information for them to deposit into your account. All right, so if you started the business up and you got your EIN number and you got your bank account set up, this is where you put all of that information. All right, and once you complete account setup, obviously it's not going to let me do it right now. It tells you this is what they need to complete your account setup. All right, so make sure you complete your payment side so you can get paid. All right, so that's definitely going to be important. The next thing is that you could also offer PayPal as a checkout option, so you can go in there and connect your PayPal account. You could also activate Amazon Pay, and there's third-party payments as well. All right, so there are different payments available for your Shopify site. And then, so automatic means it automatically captures your payment, and manually means that you want to wait for it to capture the payment. And reasons for that can vary. Sometimes you won't have products, so maybe you don't want to charge the customer until you have your product ready to ship them. So in that case, you can go to that. All right, so there's different settings for different folks. The payments is important, and so is the shipping. The shipping settings that you create for people is going to help them either buy or not buy from you. So make sure you're charging what you need to charge and not anything more. And if you're charging less, make sure you also make that right. Okay, so then this is where you enter in your size, your dimensions of your product, and then that's going to be a package that's associated with that product. So if you're only selling t-shirts or whatever, or if you're selling game bags like us, there's certain dimensions that we're shipping out with. So this is where you make those changes, and then from there you go and edit the zones associated with each of those. So this is the domestic. Then you can literally come in there. There is an automatic calculation like live rates, but that is on the $79 or plus. If you get the $29 ones, you do have to pretty much customize some of these options. Say you want to just make sure that the pricing is like you've done your math and it averages out to somewhere around $3, so it's really low shipping price for everybody. You can add that rate as standard, and if you want to go a little bit more, you could, from 2.1 to 4 pounds is a little bit heavier. You could do weight based. You could do price based rates, meaning if they purchase a $25 shirt or $25 to $100, you're going to give them automatic $4 shipping. All right, and then we can call this, you can call the standard ship. Save that. Or you could do higher price range, or even offer free shipping if it's over certain orders. This is where you do all of that stuff. You do it right from the shipping. Make sure you take your time and really look into that side of it. All right. Like I keep saying, Shopify is my favorite platform. We have our own brand on Shopify, and I want to show you guys how we make some of this stuff work. All right. So this is, as you can see, this is a copy of of my main theme. Our main theme is District. This is District version 2. So I could move things around and not affect my main site. All right, so this is the District theme. It allows us to do, District actually allowed us to do like some videos right in here. So we can actually embed a video from YouTube right onto our homepage. People can see it. Of course, if they're on the mobile version, then they may not be able to see that. So if you wanted to click on how the mobile version will look. This is how mobile version looks to a visitor looking at their phone. This is probably more like iPad though. I know on the mobile version it doesn't necessarily let you watch videos. This is our about page, real simple. I mean, I need to go in there and customize more things, but it's been pretty nuts lately. We're doing that for sure though. You guys will see an updated version of this site very soon. But for right now, you guys are seeing it in real time as how it looks like right now. So as you can see, I added a 100% guarantee at the bottom here. This is what we stand by. If anybody buys any products, then you guys will be able to know we stand by what we sell. And every customer that buys a product knows that as well. You can integrate on District, you can integrate your Instagram here. So literally you can have your Instagram plugged right into there. You can have them follow you right in there. You really customize it, add your fact pages, your shop, everything right at the footer. And then this is the footer. So as you can see, this is the shop, the info. This is all of this. This customizes this part right up here. And then like I was showing you guys on the page side of things, you could just plug into the footer on the pages. All right, so say we wanted to move this one up to right below the quick strike collection. So as you can see, now as people are browsing, they're looking at this and they're like, oh, what is this? There's a sale going on. And now the website looks completely different. You could change this up. Maybe I wanted to choose the new arrivals right after the gallery. So now our website is set up a lot differently than it was before. So you can literally change this up in real time and make it go live. I don't want to bore you guys with too many details when it comes to some of these settings, but when you do buy a theme, a lot of the themes have different font options. So you can literally go through different fonts. This is where you integrate your social media. Social media accounts are directly imported there. Your checkout, in terms of any background images that you might want on the page or your logo, that all goes here. So remember, this is whatever theme you buy is going to give you the ability to do more or less with your store. All right, so that's the benefits of buying a theme, is that it does give you more options to do some cool stuff that free themes don't necessarily allow you to do. And it's just going to take time, guys, to create your content, to create what it is that you're working on. So like you see here, this is the product imagery that I actually took. These are the related products. So this theme, I didn't do any coding to get this to work this way, guys. This theme I bought right from District. It's called District, and I just went in there and started customizing it myself. Started learning a little bit more about how things worked on Shopify. Allows us to do blogs, all that good stuff is right here with this theme, right out of the box. All right, it just takes some time, but the beauty about Shopify is that it helps you create what you envision. All right.
Awesome, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There are additional videos on this channel that goes into a little bit more detail on some of these things, and I'll link them up here, and they'll also be linked down below. And for those of you guys that are just landing on this channel, maybe it's the first time you watch these videos, ask that you subscribe to this channel to stay tuned and get the most recent updates as they come. And I encourage you guys to ask and leave your questions down below so I can answer those in following videos in weeks to come. Alright guys, so I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in till the end of this channel. If you're not already part of the newsletter list, I highly encourage you guys to join it. And the reason I say that is because I'm not allowed to share some of the discounts that Shopify is giving viewers that are watching this channel. I can't publicly state it, but I can share it with you guys once you join that newsletter list. All right, once you guys get that, be able to save you money and save you time and really help get your business going. And if you're wondering what's the catch, there is no catch. All I ask is that you use my links down in the description down below, as that gives me a small commission. And if you're already going to use it, then why not, right? And more importantly, give back to others in your own community. You know, I take my time out of my day to make sure that you guys are getting the best quality content. And all I ask is that you guys go out and do something for your community, serve others, help somebody get out of the situation they're in. That's all that matters, right? So if you guys have any questions, once again, leave them down below. And more importantly, let's get it. Talk soon. Bye.